My name is Zara Christensen-Bjerg and I'm a mum and an aromatherapy student. I have a master's degree in film, so when I graduated 13 years ago, I started at Walt Disney Company and I headed up the media planning department for the Nordics. So I had a lot of responsibility at a very young age and everything was going great until one point I just decided that I wanted to go into something completely different. I then decided to go into holistic therapies and become an aromatherapist. So last year, 4 months after the birth of my first daughter, I then decided to become an aromatherapist and I embarked in a professional diploma. So I've always sort of been quite natural. I've always led a very holistic life. I care about what I eat. I'm very conscious. I'm a conscious eater. So I've always wanted to go down that holistic path, but I never really quite knew how. Now I guess having a child and raising her and making food for her and being conscious of what she eats and what I put on her skin and how I raise her, I guess has made me think about now becoming an aromatherapist, how I'm going to use my profession also to look after my child and my family. So yeah, definitely having a child has probably impacted how I go about my aromatherapy studies. I've been given lots of advice. I'd say the best advice is don't waste your time on idiots, pretty much, and it's true. Because when you're working with bad company and you're in a negative environment, you don't get the best output. So I would say hands down, the best advice is just surround yourself with positive people, like-minded people who are able to amp you up as much as you're able to help them as well. My mum has been a really big influence on me. She's been through so much in her life and she's seen so much. And I think anyone who's been through her journey probably would have given up halfway in, and she hasn't. So one thing she's definitely taught me is to stick to one thing and do it well, because it pays off in the end. The app is definitely key, especially for people like me starting out in new businesses, especially the holistic therapies business is very female orientated. So a lot of my mentors at the moment are women. So having the app as a go-to is paramount, it's amazing. And I'm happy that the app is there for other women as well, so as a forum for women to seek out other women to get help and advice. I suppose I would use the app in a number of ways. I've worked in the media for 12 years. I have a wealth of experience, especially back office and with media planning. So anyone wanting to work within that area, especially if they're working with the Walt Disney Company or another American or foreign company in the UK, I guess I'd be able to be a mentor in that capacity and help them. However, now that I'm an aromatherapist, I would absolutely be seeking a mentor, someone who's within the holistic practice to help me on my journey. So I would use the app, I guess, as and when it's called for. So both, I suppose, as a mentee and as a mentor.